I've been around the YouTube space for a while now. I've built channels from scratch, worked with different brands, and turned content into a real income. And if there's one thing I keep seeing over and over, it's people getting hyped up by free AI tools that suddenly throw limits at you the second you actually try to use them. So today, I'm cutting through all that and showing you 3 AI websites I actually use in my own workflow. These aren't random tools I found on some blog or listicle. They're platforms you can use to create videos without constantly worrying about credits, hidden limits, or getting hit with a paywall out of nowhere. What's even cooler is that some of them don't rely on the cloud all the time. They can run right on your own device. So whether you're using a laptop, desktop, or even your phone, you're good to go. A couple of them even work offline, which is honestly a huge bonus. If you want every link and resource I mention, you'll find everything down in the description. It'll save you from wasting hours testing those fake, free AI sites that never deliver. But before we jump into the tools, take a look at these for a second. This clip, this one, and this one right here. Every single one was made from super simple prompts. Nothing fancy, nothing overcomplicated, yet the results look seriously impressive. The movement feels natural, the visuals come out clean, and even the audio has way more depth than you'd expect. Whether you're making YouTube videos, TikToks, shorts, or content for pretty much any platform, these tools have you covered. Vertical, landscape, square, whatever format you need. You can generate videos from text, create images from prompts, or animate a still image into a moving scene in just a few minutes. And hey, if you end up getting something useful out of this video, hit the like button and let me know where you're watching from. I always check the comments, and it's honestly cool seeing people from all over the world. The reason I make videos like this is pretty simple. My team and I run multiple AI-focused content channels, so I'm sharing the same tools we actually use instead of recycling whatever's trending that week. No fake guru hype, no copied advice, just stuff that's genuinely useful. So let's get right into it. We're starting with tool number 3, and we'll work our way up to the one I use the most by the end. First, open your browser and search for Qwen 3.5. Once you find the official site, click into it. On the home page, hit Try Qwen Chat, then sign in from the top right. You can create a new account if you want, but signing in with your Google account is definitely the quickest option. As soon as you're inside, the interface will probably feel familiar. It's laid out a lot like ChatGPT, so there's basically no learning curve. The difference is you get a lot more flexibility here. You can upload files, generate images, create videos, and experiment with a bunch of different AI features without running into the usual restrictions every few minutes. Let me show you. Type something simple into the prompt box, like a luxury yacht cruising through crystal clear tropical water at sunrise. Then send it. Give it a few seconds, and it'll generate the image. After that, turn the image into a video. Watch how it moves. The animation feels smooth, the motion looks believable, and even the sound comes out surprisingly solid considering how basic the prompt was. If you like the result, just click download and it'll save directly to your device. One more thing before you move on. Don't skip the next part. If you head down to the community section, you'll see what everyone else has been building with it. There are loads of image examples, and if you keep scrolling, you'll start running into video projects too. Honestly, it's one of the easiest ways to pick up new prompt ideas without staring at a blank screen. Anyway, let's jump into tool number 2. And trust me, even though my favorite is still coming up next, don't overlook this one because it's packed with useful stuff. Open your browser, search for Hugging Face, and click on the official website. Once you're signed in, look at the top navigation and click on Spaces. The second you open it, you'll realize this isn't just one AI tool. It's basically an entire library built by developers from all over the world. New projects are getting added constantly, so there's always something fresh to check out. You'll find image generators, video models, voice cloning tools, music creators, upscalers, coding assistants, background removers, 3D apps, pretty much anything AI related lives here. For this video though, let's stick with video generation. Scroll through the page and you'll spot plenty of video tools almost immediately. Sure, not every single one is amazing, but there are some real gems in there. One I'd recommend checking out is LTX Video Turbo. Open it up and you'll see the image to video feature. Upload any image you want, then tell the AI how you want the scene to move. Instead of something basic, try a prompt like a snowboarder racing down a snowy mountain while snow kicks up behind them and the camera follows from the side. You can adjust the settings if you want a different look or smoother movement, then click generate and let it render. A few moments later, you've got your video. Every now and then the motion might look a little off, but that's just how image-to-video models work. The more detailed and clear your prompt is, the better the final animation usually turns out. Once you're happy with it, download it straight to your device. And just like the last tool, you're not constantly running into credits, daily limits, or random paywalls after only a few generations. Also, don't make the mistake of trying only one space and leaving. There are hundreds of other projects worth exploring, and it's one of the best places to discover new AI tools before they start blowing up everywhere else. Alright, let's keep moving because the last tool is still the one I open the most. Now we're getting to my favorite. You've probably heard of it already, but most people barely scratch the surface and completely miss what actually makes it so useful for creating content. Before we jump in, if you've been getting value from this video, hit the like button and leave a quick comment below. Even something simple helps the video reach more people and lets me know you'd like to see more tutorials like this. Now, let's check out the final tool. Open your browser, search for Meta AI, then head over to the official website and sign into your account. Once you're in, you'll notice a feed full of images and videos other people have already created. Spend a minute looking through it because it's honestly one of the fastest ways to spark new ideas. After that, head over to the Create section. That's where you'll be spending most of your time. Upload an image, choose the aspect ratio based on where you're posting, whether that's YouTube, Shorts, TikTok, or somewhere else. Then type a simple prompt. For example, try something like a surfer riding a massive wave at sunset while water splashes toward the camera. Hit generate, and it'll turn that single image into a moving video. Now, don't expect every first result to be perfect. Here's the trick I found works way better. Instead of uploading your own image right away, generate a few images inside Meta AI first. Pick the style you like, choose your format, then use a stronger visual prompt, like a race car flying through a desert road with dust trailing behind it. Create a few variations, pick the one that looks best, and then animate it. You'll usually get much smoother movement and a cleaner overall result this way. Since it renders pretty quickly, you can test multiple versions back to back and keep the one you like most. That's honestly one of my favorite things about it. It's fast, free to use, and you don't have to deal with annoying credit limits every few minutes. One thing to keep in mind though, this isn't the same experience as using Meta AI inside WhatsApp. They're connected, but the web version gives you a lot more creative control and way more features to work with. It feels like the camera just keeps rolling, which is super useful if you're building longer cinematic shots or smoother scene transitions. And that's everything I wanted to show you. These are the 3 AI websites I keep coming back to because they make creating content a whole lot easier without forcing you into expensive subscriptions or constant credit limits. Whether you're posting on YouTube, TikTok, Shorts, or managing multiple content pages, these tools can save you a ridiculous amount of time. If you found this video useful, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like and told me in the comments what kind of content you're working on. I'm always curious to see what everyone is building. And if this video gets enough support, I've already got the next tutorial lined up. I'll show you a workflow that lets you generate hundreds of images in bulk with almost no manual work, which is a huge time saver if you're running multiple channels or creating content at scale. I'll also break down which YouTube niches this works best for, so you can actually use it the right way instead of guessing. It's completely free to do, and I'll leave all the prompts and resources linked down in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.